What's the dumbest reason someone refused to believe you? My best friend Taylor thought I was lying about being colorblind for 3 years. It started junior year when I asked her to grab my green folder from my locker. She handed me a red one. I said, no, the green one. She froze, looked at me weird and said, this is green. I laughed and explained I was red-green colorblind. Had been since birth. My dad has it too. She immediately rolled her eyes and scoffed. No, you're not. You've never mentioned this before. You just want attention. I was shocked. What? Who lies about being colorblind? The next day at lunch, she brought it up in front of our whole friend group. Guys, did you know Jake is suddenly colorblind now? She did air quotes. Everyone looked confused. Yeah, said Marcus. He asked me to help with the chemistry lab color indicators last semester. Taylor's face dropped for a second, then she doubled down. Well, he's never mentioned it to me before, so I think he's faking. Every time colors came up after that, she'd test me, trying to catch me in my lie. She'd point to her red sweater. What color is this? I'd say it looked brownish green, and she'd smirk like she'd caught me in a lie. She'd randomly throw colored objects at me when I wasn't expecting it. Quick, what color is this pen? Like I was supposed to mess up if I didn't have time to remember my lie. One day we were at Target with our friends, and I grabbed what I thought was a dark green shirt. She burst out laughing. That's bright pink! You're such a fake! People started staring. Our friends looked uncomfortable. Mia whispered, Taylor, stop, this is weird. But Taylor kept going. He's been lying about this for months. I tried everything. Showing her my eye doctor's diagnosis on my health portal, sending articles about color blindness types, even a video of my dad and me trying to sort those colored yarn balls. Nothing worked. She was convinced I was doing it for attention or to seem more interesting. The worst part was when she started telling people I didn't know about it. At parties, she'd introduce me with, this is Jake, he pretends to be colorblind for attention. It became her weird obsession. Some of our friends started distancing themselves. Not from me, from her, because it was getting so uncomfortable. Then last summer, we were at her cousin Amber's wedding. Taylor and I were still friends somehow. We'd been close since elementary school, so I kept hoping she'd let this go. Amber's new husband Ryan is a doctor. At the reception dinner, colors came up somehow when someone complimented the burgundy centerpieces, and I mentioned having trouble with that shade because of being colorblind. Taylor immediately went, he's not really colorblind. He's been pretending for years. Ryan looked confused. Why would someone pretend to be colorblind? Taylor said. For attention, obviously. He never mentioned it until junior year. Ryan raised an eyebrow. Actually, I'm an ophthalmologist. I can literally test him right now. He pulled out his phone, opened an app with those dotted color test circles, and handed it to me. I couldn't see any of the numbers in the red-green tests. Taylor watched my face the whole time, waiting for me to slip up. Ryan showed her the results. He's definitely colorblind. Classic deuteranopia. About 6% of males have it. Her face went completely blank. 3 years of accusing me of lying, and she was wrong the entire time. She didn't speak to me for the rest of the wedding. Amber texted me later saying Taylor was crying in the bathroom. 2 weeks later, she texted me, I got you something. It was a pair of those color-correcting and chroma glasses. Expensive ones, like $400. No apology, just the glasses with a note that said, now you can see everything. I still wear them sometimes, but every time I put them on, I remember she spent 3 years thinking I'd rather lie about a disability than just be her friend.